RJ, tonight it figures to be a physical contest. Each of these teams excelling in rebounding.
Yeah, that's what both hang their hat on. This is a pride matchup. When you identify as a rebounding team, you never want to lose that battle.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Ayton in at center. Now here's Powell. They grab their own miss. Deflects the pass. Doncic with the steal. Outside, James. And the three off target. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Wiggins sets a screen for Adebayo. That one goes in.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Doncic passes to Ayton. Doncic looking it over. Four on the shot clock. Unloads. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Powell against Doncic. Powell, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Ayton. Powell against Doncic. Back to Ayton. Now LaRavia. Screen by James. And it's LaRavia missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Adebayo passes to Hero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Powell. And here's Adebayo. Good on the three-point shot. Adebayo's got 5.
And he's worked hard on that shot. Bam is now very willing to let it fly from beyond the arc.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 3. Ayton kicks to Doncic. And the shot goes down.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, Hero. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, "Very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT." Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. 5 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Miami leading by 3. Inside, Doncic with the steal. Ayton, the pass to LaRavia. Doncic outside. Ayton a screen on Powell. Doncic finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
LaRavia with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton sets the pick for James. The 3 for Doncic. Miami grabs the miss. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And they'll want...
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish. Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's Reeves. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Doncic outside. Oh, Reeves in position. Stolen by Hero. Powell inside. Covered by LeBron. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wiggins has got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And stolen by Wiggins. Outside, Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Adebayo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Miami leading by 9 on the wing, Wiggins. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Heat have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Left side, Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And we'll see Bam Adebayo go to the line here. That's on LeBron James. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Take a look at the Heat. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings.
And, you know, for the Heat, they are in an okay position for the play-in with about a month to go, having the advantage over lower-ranked teams, as long as they can hold this position.
Back to Doncic. Pulls from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Doncic has got 8.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. Powell against Doncic.
Just 5 on the clock. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. Over James. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Jaquez. He's got 13.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Doncic kicks to LeBron.
Hey, yo, right here.
Doncic against Powell. And Doncic gets it to go.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat. 8-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
For Miami, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
The free throw drops for Powell. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. Kennard, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Kennard against Hero. Outside, James. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kennard. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jaquez. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat leading by 13. Over in the corner, Jaquez. No good from outside. The Lakers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Now here's Smart. He has yet to score. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Heat. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. Lakers trail by 15. Now Reeves. Hayes the pass to Reeves. Good, nice job down low.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Kennard. And Adebayo throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Hachimura. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jaquez.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware, and Norman Powell subbed in for Adebayo. Hachimura hits them both. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. 13-point lead. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That free throw good from Hayes. Hayes hits them both. The Heat leading by 11. Powell outside. Outside, Hero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
They get the rebound. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Powell for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. He's got 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Reeves outside. Here's Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Mitchell passes to Jaquez. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Reeves against Mitchell. Here's Vanderbilt. Miami grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Kicks it out to Hero. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Reeves with it. Kennard for three. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Mitchell is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5. Here's Powell. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. The drive by Powell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The Heat have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The free throw drops for Powell. And, Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Reeves gets the bucket.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trailed by 19. Hachimura the pass to Vanderbilt. Mitchell against Reeves. Good on the shot. 6 points for Austin Reeves.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Jovic. No good on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jaquez with the steal. Here's Jovic. Vanderbilt defending. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got his first basket of the night.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Lakers trailed by 19. Now Reeves. He has 6. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Mitchell kicks to Powell. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Kennard against Wiggins. And here's Kennard. 9-point game his last outing. And here's Reeves outside. They get it again. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Mitchell after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Powell. Jaquez with the screen on Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Powell dishes to Wiggins. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Smart.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now Kennard hits it from three-point range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Powell. Launches a three. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Trailing by 17. Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Back to Wiggins. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Reeves with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Powell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up. The Heat have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. He's off on the first. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Smart. He hits the second from the line. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Rockets in Houston.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
The Heat leading by 11. Powell outside. Wiggins kicks to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Hero's got 8.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Here's Mitchell after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here's Powell, buried from 15 feet out. Powell's got 20.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
Wiggins with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. The shot by Powell, no good. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Hachimura kicks to Vanderbilt. Cranes the three-pointer. Vanderbilt's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Powell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip. Powell with the steal. Now Wiggins. Hero looking around. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got 11.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Doncic with a screen for Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The Heat leading by 12. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. Powell against Smart. Adebayo with a screen on Smart. Here's Powell, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. That one misses.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The Heat leading by 11. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys, back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
One shot.
Smart, no good on the free throw.
This is surely a spot that Marcus Smart has shown signs of being really good. He has definitely improved from the moment that he came into the league until now.
Lakers trail by 11. Here's James. 26 points for him last game against Houston. And Ayton throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Hero. Mitchell outside. Outside, Hero. Pass to Hawkins. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 16.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
To the inside. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his third foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Khalil Ware comes in for Jaime Hawkins. And Norman Powell subbed in for Davion Mitchell. The Lakers also with a sub. Austin Reeves is checked in for Luka Doncic. Now, Hero. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And the 3 ball is good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
Hero kicks to Ware. The rebound by James. Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Reeves. 1:21 left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
The Heat shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Here's Hero. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen away. Smart against Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
James with it. Scoreless thus far. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The shot from 20 feet away. And it falls over the rim and in. Hero's got 23.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
James in the post. Adebayo on him. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And stolen by Ayton. Oh, he got got it to go.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Woo. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so we conclude the first half. Miami ahead. They lead by 12. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first half?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of it off our defensive stops, and then once we got into a rhythm, then just started to, just make some tough ones, which sometimes happens when you see the ball go in.
Defense set the tone, though. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
I see some tough opponents. This is when you find out how much dog you've got in you.
Well, it should bring out the best in these guys. I expect them to rise to the challenge, Shaq, and take care of business. TCB.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Miami Heat.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so here is Miami, a 12-point game. So the Lakers 5 right now. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Ayton is out there with James. And it's LaRavia in at the 3.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Miami leading by 13. Hero kicks to Ware. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Stolen by Reeves. Doncic attacks. Lays it in off the breakaway. Doncic has got 16 points.
Just a heads-up play by Reeves, snatching the ball and taking it the other way.
The Heat shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Shoots over LaRavia. And it's Wiggins missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's LaRavia missing. Wiggins outside. Pass to Powell. Fires for 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Miami leading by 12 and stolen by Ayton. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Doncic. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Wiggins in the post. He's defended by LaRavia.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. In the second half of the season, this group of teams has really heated up from beyond the arc. The Heat third, the 4th spot held by the Lakers.
Just an impressive display of shooting, really from both clubs since the midway mark. And I mean, these are teams that are absolutely on fire from beyond.
Here's LaRavia. Hasn't made one yet. Doncic with a screen on Wiggins. Here's LaRavia over Wiggins. Nails the baby hook.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Wiggins. Now Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Hero. Reeves against Wiggins. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
First free throw is good.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
Ayton hits them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Wiggins for the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Reeves with it. He's covered by Hero. Reeves gets the bucket. Miami leading by 14. Powell outside. Back to Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hero's got 28.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Here's Reeves. He's got 15. Reeves with the screen on Wiggins. Here's LaRavia. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Reeves against Hero. And there's another one for the Heat.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Oh, Ayton in position. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game. And that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
He gets it in there. LeBron's got 6 points.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Doncic against Powell. Here's the screen. Pass to Ware. Shoots it up. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Reeves outside. Doncic against Powell. At the top of the key, Ayton. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Powell outside. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Doncic. And that one comes up a bit short. Lakers trail by 18. Now Ayton. 15 points in the game. Reeves finds Doncic. From outside, off the mark. The Heat have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And the first one at the line is good. The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. Kennard, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Smart subbed in for Doncic. And so Powell nails both of them. Lakers trail by 20. James outside. In the corner, Kennard with it. Back to LeBron. Launches it. And Ware pulls it down.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Powell, the pass to Hero. And here's Adebayo outside. Kennard with the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's check out stats for James. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And how good is he at distributing the basketball? My goodness, pick and roll, drive and dish, in transition. He's been dominant all season. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Miami leading by 19. And here is Hero. He has 30. Bucket is good.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
LeBron James on the wing. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. And so Powell nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Powell against Reeves. Pass to Kennard. Now here is Hachimura. 4 on the clock. Here's Reeves. Nice shot from the wing. 17 points for Austin Reeves.
Nice shot by Reeves. He is just so crafty in that mid-range area.
Jaquez outside. Hero from long range. Reeves with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Heat leading by 21. Now Hero. He's got 32. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Vanderbilt. Here's Kennard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tyler Hero picks one up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Kennard. And some changes here for the Heat. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Tyler Hero. Both free throws good from Kennard. The Heat leading by 19 points. To the middle. And the dunk by Powell.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Kennard finds Reeves. Down low, here's Vanderbilt. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Vanderbilt. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Heat leading by 20. In the corner, Powell with it. Sinks the triple. Powell's got 37.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And here is Hachimura after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Here's Vanderbilt. Cans the 12-footer. Vanderbilt's got 16.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Adebayo with a screen on Kennard. Vanderbilt with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Norman Powell. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he makes the first. And Miami making a change here. Larson's checked in. He's off on the second. The Heat leading by 20. It's Powell on the wing. 1:11 left in the 3rd quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Jaime Jaquez 4th.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Stolen by Mitchell. Jaquez outside. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. From deep, Reeves. Miami grabs the miss.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the night.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Pass to Kennard. Hands it from downtown.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Powell against Kennard. Powell dishes to Mitchell. Here's Jovic. Over Hayes. Shot clock at 3. Jovic, no good. The shot's good from Hayes.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead by 17. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Jaime Jaquez, Tyler Hero out there with Mitchell. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jovic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Jovic. And it's blocked. Kennard against Hero. Nice move. And Kennard lays it in. Good. Kennard's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Los Angeles. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered by Hachimura.
And Wiggins is fantastic at attracting contact. Such a savvy veteran.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You really get nonstop hustle from Andrew Wiggins, and that all-out style of play helps him be a serious difference maker on both sides of the ball.
Reeves with it. He's covered by Hero. Kennard with a screen on Hero. Reeves the pass to Kennard. Reeves outside. Pass to Smart. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 20.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Mitchell passes to Jovic. There's the pick. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And Jovic gets it to go.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
So it's the Lakers now. Vanderbilt with it. Pass to Hayes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Mitchell. Jaquez outside. Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
I've always said, when in doubt, just jump over them, and Wiggins is listening to me.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Hero against Reeves. Reeves with the screen for Vanderbilt. Pass to Smart. And it's Hayes in the corner. Shot clock at 5. The tray. It's hauled in by the Heat. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Outside, Hero. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Hayes. Now Vanderbilt. Now Kennard. Covered by Wiggins. Here's Vanderbilt. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Now, here's Mitchell. Powell feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Smart. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 20 points for Luka Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Here's Powell. Pass to Adebayo. Now Powell. Adebayo with a screen on Kennard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And Miami making a change here. Larson's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luke Kennard. Now, here's Mitchell. Stolen by Reeves. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Miami leading by 12. Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. Here's Larson. He's defended by LaRavia. He swipes the ball away again.
This guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now. Heroes checked in for Miami. And the Lakers also making a switch. Ayton's checked in. So it's the Lakers now, down by 12. Here's Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the rejection by LeBron.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. He's still got that fire for an old man.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. trying to get something going. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Norman Powell. And Mitchell drops them both. And the Lakers with possession here. A 12-point game. Reeves the pass to Doncic. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Miami making a change here. Powell's checked in. Now Doncic. Clock at 6. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Hero. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. So it's Miami now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Powell. Heat moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Reeves against Hero. Reeves the pass to LeBron. And Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great instincts from Bam. Such a high IQ defender.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Reeves the pass to James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Wiggins. It's Powell on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Hero misses the deep three.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The Heat leading by 8. And here is Hero. Adebayo, and the rejection by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Now here's Ayton. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Doncic fires. Misses the three.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
The three goes down.
Short corner three there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Here's Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Hero against Reeves. Outside Hero. And there's the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now here's LeBron. Ayton sets the pick for LeBron. Oh, great touch off the pass.
He just pushed through. Ayton flexing for that and one.
Now here's Powell. Here's Ware. He's covered by Ayton. Lets it fly from 18. Doncic for the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing here by 8. James. Oh, James muscles it in.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
One shot.
Free throw good, James. Here's Hero. And that's an intentional foul. They double-team Powell. Outside Wiggins. Powell against Doncic. And he does not hit.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And the Lakers call time here. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
It's a 5-point game. Doncic. Doncic, very comfortable down low.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line. Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Los Angeles calls timeout. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
From deep. No good from 3. And an intentional foul right there. first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so it's Miami winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continuing to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyler Hero.